All right. Hey guys, my name is Roshan Zamir, and I run the fastest growing marketing agency for apparel brands called RZ Mediascape. So, in this video, basically, I'm going to go over how you can go about, doing organic marketing for your apparel brand. So, the question, I did like a quick poll on the Facebook group, and if you guys have already not joined the group, then I highly recommend you do because a lot of value bombs I keep dropping on this group. So you definitely don't want to miss that out. So I did like a quick poll, which one, which this topic you guys want me to cover, and he said organic marketing. So here's the video, right? So organic marketing for apparel brands, basically this is like a big topic, a big debate basically. So I see so many apparel brand founders struggle to get their first few sales from their ideal customer or stranger, even after being in the game for more than a year, which is insane, right? I mean, you have been in the game for a year and you have not even got a single sale. That's ridiculous. The simple excuse, right? The simple excuse they all give often is that they don't have enough budget for advertising or any paid marketing or advertising, which they think is the only way for their business to survive. I absolutely disagree with that, right? Now, don't get me wrong, advertising is necessary for your business, right? But what's not necessarily true is that it is the only means for your business to survive. That's the wrong way to think about it, right? Especially when you're just starting out with little to no budget, organic marketing is going to be your best friend. You just need to know how to leverage it properly in the right way so you can make the most out of it, right? So I've personally helped multiple clients do some crazy numbers with organic marketing. So trust me, organic marketing is going to be a game changer for your business if done correctly, right? But one thing to know before you start is that even though organic is not going to cost you money, but it's going to cost you time. I mean, anything that's not costing you money, it's going to cost you time, and it's just the same way, same other way. So it's not that you're not going to do anything and just start getting sales. It's just not going to happen, right? You have to put in your time and effort. But hey, you can even hire a VA for that if you have a little bit of budget, not a lot of budget to waste on ads and trying to figure things out. Just with a little budget, you can have a VA. Now, with no more delays, let me just jump straight into today's video. So, what's like the strategy? The strategy I'm going to cover in this video is super simple, like very simple. You just have to do the work every day and stay consistent, and you'll start seeing the results. I guarantee that. Now, the foundations is like the crucial part of doing anything, right? Even with paid advertising, if you do not have the right foundations, you're not getting anywhere. So foundations is very important always. We all know how important it is to have the right foundations. Without that, you're just not going to see any results. No matter if you get like even a 1 million traffic, every single day, you're just not going to see any results. Take some time to build up your socials with good content and story highlights. For if it's Instagram, you must come across as a professional authoritative brand. So if you are doing like organic way, still you have the brand, the image and everything, just driving traffic the organic way, the smart way, basically, by putting in your time. If you do that and get your ideal customers attention with a great looking social profile, then congrats, you have got the customer's foot in the door. Remember, first impressions really matter, right? So the next part, is once we have the sales funnel, like your foundations in place and everything. Now it comes on to the sales funnel, like basically selling your ideal customer once they land on your page. Now it comes down to how good your brand image, story, and collections resonate with your ideal customer, right? If you are just, if you're just trying to have the best designs possible on apparel, trust me, you're going to be out of business very soon. I mean, sooner than you think. Yes, it's harsh, but it's the sad truth. Now you should start by asking yourself a ton of good questions, such as why I should why should my ideal customer buy from me rather than my competitor? That's one question that you really need to ask before you even get into the business, right? Am I selling my customers emotionally with a great story that he resonates, he or she resonates with? Who is my ideal customer? This is the first thing you need to figure out. Do I have enough social proof, user generated content to sell them completely on your product? Is there even a market for your clothing style? Is this a blue bad ocean? Like, I mean, a bad ocean. So basically what this means is like there's like blue ocean and a red ocean. Blue ocean is basically something where there's not a lot of competition and you are basically trying to do something different. But you must also, take care of this thing that you see there is a market for there. You're not just trying, something that's new and does not even work, does not even have the right market you're looking for. So these are just few questions to mention. You have to obviously answer a lot of questions yourself and fix things, right? So once you ask those questions and answer yourself and fix them accordingly, then trust me, you have got the right clothing brand, right? Now it's just about putting in the work, watching sales flow. Now we have everything in place. Now look, in sales funnel and selling your ideal customer, we have only covered this part, and this is exactly what we need. I mean, you do not need like any crazy offer or anything like doing like a heavy discount and everything. You can have the prices that you want. Always make sure that you're providing more value than the money you receive from your customers, like basically the money you charge them. Basically make it like a no brainer where they are even paying you like a $500 for one t-shirt. Make it the make it worth the money that they're paying, right? So that's all it comes down to. Now I'll get into that here in a minute. Now we have everything in place. We got the foundations to come across as an authoritative brand, and we have also done our research on the market and the points that we'll sell them. Now it's time to drive the traffic, right? Now, so the first strategy is like, traffic strategy one, your competitors, right? It's the easiest and fastest way. Simply go to your competitors' social media handles, basically someone who is selling exactly to your ideal customer, and start following them and get that impression, right? Very simple. Now let's take the example of a gym apparel brand. If you are offering fitness apparel, then you simply go to your competitors, let's say I Instagram handle, you go to their Instagram handle and you open up their followers list and you start following them one by one. That's it. Easy, right? Or you can follow the people who have liked their recent post, because these customers are more warmer because they are actively interacting with your competitors brand currently at the moment. So these are more warm people, and it's highly like, more likely chance of them checking out your profile because they're already active, searching for these fitness apparel. Now you might be asking, they are my competitors fans already, why would they buy from me, Roshan? Great question, right? A very good question. Now, that's where USPs, unique selling propositions come into play. If you do not offer a unique selling proposition, then why are you even in the business, right? Simple but harsh, to be honest with you. If you want to really grow your brand like no one else, find the gap in the market and fill it. Simple but hard to execute. Simple to say but hard to execute. But trust me, if you do not have this USP in place, I'm not saying you're not going to get anywhere. You can definitely grow, but trust me, it's definitely not worth it being in the business, right? Have that unique USP that you think you should genuinely believe that you are better than your competitor. Then start going to your competitors, do this thing. You're going to see 10 times more results compared to like doing like the same way, just like trying to be just another clothing brand on the market. And if you do the strategy that I'm going through here, you will see like 1 or 2x results. But if you have like a unique USP, you'll see 10 to 50x like amazing results. You know what I mean? So another way, right? Traffic plus nurturing strategy two, and this is Facebook groups. Whoever your ideal customer is, trust me when I say this, they are all hanging out in a specific Facebook group. You just have to find them and present your brand to the in front of them, right? Your niche competitors, influencers, they all have a Facebook group. We all know that. Find it and bring all those audiences into your Facebook group. Yes, you heard it right. You have to create a Facebook group where you can nurture your ideal customer, so you can warm them up and do occasional promotional posts. and that is going to enable you to have a great sales day. You know what I mean? It's not just always about, finding the customer and doing like a direct response marketing. Yes, that's the best way to go about it if you have like unlimited traffic to play with. But in the long term, with organic marketing, you just do not want to leave anyone just like that, right? Because you are putting your so precious time. So this do this favor and create your own Facebook group where you can nurture the audiences that you are bringing in, so you can eventually get like sales, now, what kind of content can you post in your group, right? Any type of value content, any type of valuable content that your ideal customer loves. Now, you know your niche very well. All you have to do is sit down and do some good brainstorming and come up with some cool ideas to post in your Facebook group to keep nurturing your audience. Now, just to give an example, as I just talked about a gym apparel brand, now let me talk about that. Let's say if you are a gym apparel brand and you want to create a Facebook group. Now your question is, what type of value should I provide? Very simple, right? Just provide, what type of supplements they should be taking, what should be their daily workout routine, how should they go about taking, what's like the best diet plan. Just ask a bunch of questions as to who your ideal customer is and what's their needs. Now just start answering those questions in your in terms of like these video formats or like text format in a Facebook group, and that's pretty much all you have to do. Just like have post these kind of posts and initiate a conversation where all of your audiences are interacting with each other. Build like that healthy relationship in the group and keep nurturing them with content. So you can do like, if you are warming them up for like 3, 4, 5, 6 months, there will be a point where you'll start pouring in sales, like countless sales, or even you'll be getting sales, as you do these promotional posts. So trust me, building and nurturing of an audience is the best way, to be honest, to grow as a newbie brand or even a big brand. This is not like something that only new brands do. This is like a crazy tactic. Every e-commerce brand should be implementing this, which will lead to a sale eventually and maybe even a lifetime customer, right? Now, if you guys want me to do a step by step walkthrough of this entire process, that I've just gone through, so you can do everything along with me, then make sure to comment walkthrough, right, in this exact same post. If enough people comment, then I'm going to make a separate video of the entire process, like me building the foundations or me going over some of the best brands that are doing it perfectly, so you can model their success, and how you can go about finding the right groups and right followers and every, like basically covering everything, right? So I'll make a complete step by step process if enough people comment on this post saying walkthrough. And that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys found value. I hope it helped you a ton. As always, keep crushing it, guys. And if you have any questions or any queries that you want me to make a video on, just go ahead, make a post on the group. I have not made like any crazy restrictions on who can post or what type of post you can make. I've basically given you guys full rights in the group. Just make the best use of it, because I have genuinely created this group so people can find it valuable and exchange value, with each other and grow. So I've not put any post approvals and anything. Just go ahead, have fun, guys. Leverage the community and really use it to grow your clothing brand. I really wish you best of luck, and I'll catch you up in the next video. See ya. Have a great day.